let's start with the theorems on diagonalizability, by which we can prove that given operator is diagonalizable operator or non-diagonalizable operator. So, first theorem is, if T be a linear operator from V over F to V over F, and again assuming that dimension of V is n dimension, then first property for diagonalizability is, which is necessary and sufficient condition. So, it is T is diagonalizable over F if and only if there exists beta an ordered basis for each xj belongs to beta, xj is an eigenvector corresponding to some eigenvalue lambda j. So, an operator is diagonalizable if and only if there is an ordered basis of this vector space V which consisting only eigenvector, then this operator is always diagonalizable. So, this is necessary and sufficient condition, or one of the most important theorem for diagonalizable operator. Second one is, an operator is diagonalizable over field F if and only if, so an operator is diagonalizable over field F if and only if algebraic multiplicity of lambda is equal to geometric multiplicity of lambda for each lambda an eigenvalue of T, and characteristic polynomial of T, say it is Ctx, splits over the field F. That is, all the root of the characteristic polynomial of the field belonging to F, and algebraic multiplicity of each eigenvalue is same as geometric multiplicity of each eigenvalue, then this operator is always diagonalizable over the field F, and if this operator is diagonalizable over the field F, then this property always holds, where algebraic multiplicity of lambda is nothing, it is the multiplicity of root in the characteristic polynomial, and geometric multiplicity of lambda is number of linearly independent eigenvector of the linearly independent eigenvector corresponding to an eigenvalue lambda of this operator T. So, this is second most important property for diagonalizability. And third one is, T is diagonalizable over the field F if and only if V is a direct sum of eigenspaces E lambda 1, this is representing the eigenspace corresponding to eigenvalue lambda 1 and E lambda 2 and so on E lambda k, assuming that lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda k are distinct eigenvalue. So, an operator is diagonalizable over the field F if V is the direct sum of eigenspaces. So, in where each lambda E lambda is eigenspace corresponding to each eigenvalue lambda I. So, this is the third one property for diagonalizable operator. And fourth property is, an operator T is diagonalizable over the field F if and only if the minimal polynomial say mtx. So mtx is the minimal polynomial, contains only non-repeated. So the minimal polynomial of the operator t contains only non-repeated linear factors. Okay, so this one is the fourth property of diagonizable operator. And then fifth one is if t has n distinct eigenvalue, that is, this operator has n distinct eigenvalue, where n is the dimension of this given vector space, always implies t is diagonizable. So this is not necessary and sufficient condition. This is only condition if t has n distinct eigenvalue, then t must be a diagonizable operator. Then, but converse of this operator is, this statement is not true. You can take a counter example, t equal to identity operator. This operator is diagonizable, but eigenvalue are not a distinct eigenvalue. So this is the fifth one property. And next property is if t is diagonizable over the field f, this always implies characteristic polynomial of t ctx splits over the field f. So this is the sixth one property. If an operator is diagonizable over the field f, then its characteristic polynomial always splits over the field f. Again, converse of this statement is not true. You can again take a counter example for this. If A is any non-zero nilpotent matrix, that is some A to the power k is 0. So matrix is nilpotent matrix and it is non-zero matrix. This always implies its minimal polynomial ma of ax is x to the power k, where k is index of nilpotency. Then the minimal polynomial contains repeated factor. By this property, this operator is never diagonizable. So non-zero nilpotent matrix is never diagonizable, but its characteristic polynomial C A of x is always x to the power n, which is splits over the field f. So this is counter example for converse of this statement, which is not true. If characteristic polynomial is splits, then operator need not be diagonizable. So these are the 6 property for diagonizability. On the basis of these 6 property, we can solve some of the important question asked in previous.